situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Right side Tatum. Back to Morant. Pass to Green. And here is Tatum. 6 to shoot. Garnett inside. They get a hand on it. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Back to Murray. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Morant. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Morant. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And he sinks the second.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
Outside ball. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. One of the better dunkers we have in the NBA, Aaron Gordon. Showtime.
Here's Ball. Elijah Wan with the block. And they're able to recover. They recover it. Screen by Giannis. Goes up again. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Morant looking around. There's the triple. Barnes can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That one good for two.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Out to Morant. Fires the three. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got himself on the board with three there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Ball. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Out to the Kumbo. Beats the defense.
Tough to cover Antetokounmpo, especially this deep. And so good at using that length to shoot over the deep.
To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Morant, the bounce pass. From deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
That's good from Morant.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Grant. Morant with it. Back to Grant. Here's Rizachet. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants it.
Substitution on the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
On the wing, Murray. Outside, Williams. Pass to Bridges. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Now Garnett. Oh.
How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. On the wing, Green takes the three. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Round with it. Now Green defending. Now McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. And it's Garnett penetrating. Off with the layup. Pass to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
To the middle. Here's Shaq. And it's blocked. Here's Garnett. And Shaq pulls it down. Outside Thomas. Murray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
Now, here's Lillard. Buries it down low. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
Aaron Gordon has such tremendous physical gifts, and right there shows you he's got size and strength to get by you.
Kicks it out to Giannis. Towns looking around. Back to Giannis. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. Barnes outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. .106 left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Lillard. Stolen by Pippen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Assist goes to.
And it's 7 points for LaMelo Ball.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Pass to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Here's Barrett. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With what a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Lillard outside. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. And a deep 3 from Murray. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Craig, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Picked by Williams. Pass to Edey. Good D by Olajuwon. Fast break, here they come. Back to Lillard. It's tipped. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Gordon. That's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Team ball. Substitution on the court.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. O'Neal. It's good on the putback.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Olajuwon. And that one hits back iron.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Substitution.
Somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Ball. He's got 7. Into the lane. And it's blocked. And here we go. Fast break, and Moran's got it. side. Misses the three.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Powers through inside. Giannis.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the home team has possession. 8-point game. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Garnett, right side. And Garnett with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Shaq. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. So it's the visitors now. Garnett high post. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Edey with the rebound. Murray outside. Down low. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, White. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Towns. All alone. Count that one.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Offensive rebound. Here's Olajuwon.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, it's hard. That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Thomas with it. Still without a basket. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And that one misses. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
For the away team, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shot clock at 3. Lillard. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis cleaning up the fast break.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lillard on top. Now Barnes. Poke loose. Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the middle. Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Gordon with the defensive effort. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Barnes. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Over in the corner, Allen. Barnes left side. Lillard with no one around. Off target from outside. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. We almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. Over in the corner, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams deciding to change it up. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Morant. Here's Garnett. His three-pointers off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the shot goes in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
2 minutes remaining.
Garnett outside. Right side, Green. Goes back up. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Towns for 3. And he gets it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
5 on the clock. Tries again. Here's Heaney. Over in the corner, McDaniels. The putback, no good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Garnett. It's tipped, and they get it back. That one touched the backboard first, and it's ruled a goal tip. Count it.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Murray outside. Outside, Barrett. That three off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And here is Brown.
Hey, yo, front him. Go.
Pass the ball. Pippen with a wide open look. No good, unable to end this run. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Here's Lillard. Got it off in time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 11.
The visiting team.
And coming up as soon as we return from break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morant with it. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Outside ball. Pass to Shaq. The kick out to Brown. Now here's Pippen. Guarded by Morant.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now ball. Now here's Shaq. Pippen outside. No good on the triple. 4-on-3 break. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Tatum no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Now here's Morant. And the rejection by Giannis. To the inside. Brown's shot is good.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
The shake. And Morant will lay it in.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
It's Allen on the way. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lillard, right side. Rejected by Murray. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to McDaniels. No good on the three. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Hartenstein. Can't hit from in close. And here is Murray. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Edey. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Murray. And Barnes sends it back.
Ooh, the swat by Barnes. He's got that ability to put up big block numbers.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Allen. Back to Hartenstein. Here's Edey. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Allen outside. Back to Lillard to stop the run. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the visitors now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Ball fires from way outside. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hartenstein. Morant outside. Over ball. Here's Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Garnett. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
For 3, Murray. Olajuwon grabs the miss. And then Morant rams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's Jamal Murray with the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Olajuwon drawn the double team. Yep, that one goes. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's tough if you're the defense. Green just beating them with better O.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Murray. Screen by McDaniel. Pass to Murray. 4 on the shot clock. It's good.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
It's deflected. And here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Green. Great pass to set up the layup.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Edey. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Edey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Here's White. No good from 18.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Barrett with the ball. Inside. It's stolen by Green. And now the fast break. Olajuwon with the ball.
And Green learning the ins and outs of NBA defense. That's the right gamble and leads to the breakout.
Down low.
Substitution on the court.
Now White driving inside.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Ball surveying the defense. Olajuwon with the block. The finish, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
Here's Pippen. Tries the spin move. A putback. The rebound by Garnett. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for White. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Pippen outside. There's Brown with the 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Knocked away. White with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And it's White missing. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And Garnett able to finish. Garnett's got 12 points here in the second half.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
It's stolen by White. Pass to Olajuwon. Out to White. Fires for 3. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
It's Pippen on the wing. Back to ball. It's Pippen on the wing. Outside, ball. From about 16, Olajuwon with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Here's Tatum. Shoots over Pippen. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
For the away team. Remember, ball. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
Tatum, that's for 2. Can't connect. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.